The sound of her heart beating in her chest, the regular thump of her feet pounding against the pavement, and her steady breathing were all familiar sounds for 20-year-old Emily Gordon. In high school, her school's cross-country coach recommended she try out for the team. She had done a bit of running and conditioning here and there before in gymnastics and didn't completely hate it, so figured she'd give it a shot. It is then that she fell in love, and thus her career as a runner began to form. In San Francisco, on October 20th, 2013, thousands of participants lined up for the Nike Women's Marathon. Emily blended into the crowd, but little did she know she wouldn't be blending in for long. She currently attends UCLA, where she is studying biochemistry and biomedical research. Apart from her passion for learning, she spends the rest of her time training and competing with the UCLA triathlon team. She decided to sign up for the Nike Marathon, all thanks to her teammates' post on Facebook about a discounted registration fee.
Also, a huge amount of girls on my team were interested in racing too, so having 13 girls sign up was what really convinced me to submit my registration.
And with the click of the button, it was done. She confirmed her spot and had 4 weeks until the race to put in some miles. One might think that someone doesn't just decide to run a marathon without actually preparing for the race, but not Emily.
I actually didn't have a specific plan for running this race.
She had been training for Olympic distance triathlons all summer, and even though it wasn't till about 3 weeks prior that she started marathon training, she was in good shape already. October 20th came along and Emily was pumped. The gunshot went off with a jolting blast, and she was off. For this race was going to be unlike any other.
One very different thing about this race was that I didn't find myself at a state of pain or regret at all. Even on some normal training runs, I go through a phase around mile 2 or 3 where I just want to turn around. I went into this race telling myself to just go as fast as I can while enjoying every mile. My friend actually rolled up on his bike at mile 22 and was like, "Emily, shut up, stop talking." Then when I could see the lead male ahead, I realized I would really have to shut my mouth, put my head down, and run hard to catch up and past him. That was the hardest part. It seemed so silly, but I really was just having a blast.
Did you ever imagine yourself winning your first marathon? And did you know you were winning?
Absolutely not. Even at mile 12, when the half marathon racers took a different course to the finish line, and I could see the pace car ahead, I couldn't even fathom winning a marathon. I caught up to my teammate Liz Noe, and she said, "You know those girls right in front of us are the front of the race, right?" I continued to push a little bit and decided if I went a little too hard and ended up having to slow down towards the end, who cares? It was my first marathon, and I wanted to have an amazing journey to that finish line and enjoy every mile of it. Even when the pace car told me they couldn't see second place behind me, I couldn't grasp how well my race was going.
Emily finished the marathon with a time of 2 hours, 51 minutes, and 44 seconds. Her time far surpassed all of the other women, and she even beat all of the male competitors. In conjunction to still competing in triathlons, Emily has decided to pursue running marathons.
I like the journey of the race. Because it is so long, I got to go through phases and had time to collect myself and really enjoy the process. I come from a sprinting background where it's a battle for the finish line, but long distance has an aspect of the process of getting there too. Getting to the finish line is a huge feeling of accomplishment.
Emily continues to run into her future with goals of training to hit the Olympic trials qualifying mark in upcoming years.
A week ago, I was a triathlete who liked to run, and now I'm a marathoner. It's a huge change, but lots of new things will be coming my way. It's scary, but totally exciting.